Welcome to the Copper King Mine and Railroad. Today I'm showing short clips of my best videos. Now this is from my first 50 YouTube videos. So this is the best train videos, part 1. Stay tuned.
So this first shot is from video number 38 on the big hook. It shows 6 trains crossing over the many bridges on the South Side Canyon. Yes, this was a staged shot, and it took me a long time to set this up and make that work, but I thought it turned out really nice. Then we go back to video number 3, and that's in the mill area. Now this was taken from the cab, and it shows a great view of them looking over the top of these ore cars, loaded and empty, waiting at the mill yard. Then we run around the buildings that was part of that mill complex. Video number 6 shows that famous Markham Bridge. Now it was built in 1910 and lasted until the early 1980s. This bridge was 250 feet high and 640 feet long. What a sight this was to see. Then we look down into the gulch itself, the canyon or the gulch. There's actually some campers up there in a little Volkswagen bus. But then we do an overhead of the same bridge, that Markham Bridge. I just thought this was a neat shot. As this train comes over the bridge, and you can look down all the way into that gulch down there. Now at the mine, they'll eventually fill in that whole Markham Gulch with waste material. Video number 8 is on Bingham, the town. This shows 2 trains coming in together. Then the top one splits off, and that will go up to the upper loop of the mine. And then we follow the lower train while it wraps around the little town of Bingham. Then we'll take a moment to take a trip up Main Street of Bingham. Then we show you the many bridges of Carfork Canyon. This is video number 8. There was one bridge after another running up this canyon, and most were built on the curve. It was really fun to look up Carfork Canyon and see all these bridges up there. So I had to put this on my layout. We'll stop for a moment and watch this waste train go by. The next video is on the tunnels at Bingham Canyon. Now there was a lot of them. There was 3 in the mine itself, and then there was many that accessed the mine dumps out on the north side dumps. We're watching these 2 trains go by. Both are waste trains. One's on the top point to point, and the other's on the center point to point. Now these 2 trains are running back to the mine. At this spot we have 3 tunnels that are together. The center one is a switchback that runs up to that top point to point. So I thought that was an interesting shot there with those 3 tunnels together. Video number 24 is back at Bingham. We show a passenger train leaving town. And yes, there was passenger service at Bingham for a while, but only from 1911 to 1921. And it carried 2,442,726 patrons over that 10-year period. But then we got to take the passengers over that magnificent Markham Bridge. So they can take a look over that. The layout plan is video number 36. And to show the track plans, we use drones overhead. Now this first shot, we're circling the little city of Bingham again. Then we go back over and let it go over Markham Bridge, this train, and take a drone shot from this vantage point. I just love that the trains crossed right into the tunnel right after it crossed the bridge. I thought that was really neat. Then we're going to go back over to the town for a minute, Bingham, by the shops, and we're going to bring out the big hook. So here's the big hook at the Copper King mine. See that old steam engine sitting on that siding right there. Video is on Frogtown, but this train segment shows the south side levels. Now these levels were built to gain elevation to enter into the mine. Once again, we're showing the 6 trains crossing over these bridges here on the south side levels. I just thought that was another fun shot right there. And video number 24 tells us about the Copperton Low Line. Now that was new in 1948. It was the main line to the mills. They pulled around 70 ore cars to make that trip out to the mills. Now at the Copper King mine, on this train we have 19 cars. And you can see how long this is. So can you imagine 70 cars? Now, before the Copperton Low Line, they used the Bingham and Garfield Railroad line. And that was video number 46. They used large steam engines to make that trip out to the mills. So we're going to bring out our little steam engine here out of the boneyard and make a run around the bottom loop. It's always fun to watch this steam engine run. Video 44 is on shovel disaster at the mine, but we're showing a waste train heading back to the mine, and it's a fun shot as we zoom in closer as it leaves. Then video 45 is on the Garfield smelter. This introduction shows an ore train running back to the mine. This train is on the top continuous loop as it runs right into the mine area. Back to video number 27, and that's on train wrecks. This shows a waste train being pushed and pulled back to the mine. It will eventually end up in a wreck, and we show that in the video, but not here. I just thought this looked really neat as these waste cars snake their way up through these levels into the mine. But then we'll end with this nighttime shot, or should I say sunset shot. Now, you're looking across the canyon to the mill area. So that's the best of the train videos, volume 1.